Well, it's a very different style.
I used a very different hand.
It's full of feeling, and you still do beautiful things with shadow and light.
But you can't sell it.
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm late. I was lighting candles with Matthew, and I gave him an MP3 player. You know, I'm sure it's a bit extravagant, but it is the last night of Hanukkah, and I had to, you know, compete with Bo, who gave him a water buffalo. Horns and everything.
What?
Where were you? Is it a good place or a bad place? Because it was a million miles away.
I'm sorry.
So, any word on Spencer?
Last I heard, he was out of surgery, but honestly, I'm thinking about Christian. He had a terrible year, Nora, and I want to do something to make his Christmas special.
Okay. Ask him to marry you.
Excuse me.
I need to talk to a cop.
You are talking to a cop.
I apologize. I mean a Vega or a Buchanan.
What do you want?
A building was burned down yesterday. A man was killed, and nobody's doing anything about it.
The empty warehouse is down by the docks?
That's right.
Yeah, somebody is doing something. The fire department's looking into it.
Excuse me.
If you grab my arm one more time, I will break yours in half.
You know, you might actually get a little farther if you treat Officer Sahi with a little respect.
Detective, what's the word?
We're still waiting for the report from the arson squad on the cause of the fire.
Still.
It's Christmas Eve. Short step.
That's bull. You're burying this because that building belonged to me.
Oh, man. Dude, is this another one of your clever schemes, man? You're gonna drive me so crazy that I don't figure out that the one who set the fire was you?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'd rather not look at it.
Just because I can't sell it in Landview doesn't mean it's not good.
It sucks. I should have known that.
You don't have the control of your hand the way you used to. But in time...
In time, the stuff that I made before I hurt my hand might actually be worth something. But right now, my best bet is just to quit while I'm ahead. Because this is like one of those pictures of Elvis on black velvet, you know, the ones they sell on the side of the road?
Oh, it isn't. It isn't up to your standard. It's the downside of being an established painter with an established body of work. Come on, you know that.
What I don't know is how I'm going to make a living. I have to. If not, this whole town's going to look at me like I'm Evangeline Williamson's rent boy.
Can't you give it time and do some more physical therapy on your hand?
I don't see the point. I already lost it. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is not the way you want to spend Christmas Eve.
There's nothing to apologize for here. But I do have some great eggnog, so why don't we have a few nips and we'll talk about this further.
Thanks, but I'm going to go for a walk. Kiss him there. Merry Christmas.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little over the top, you know, with the holidays and everything, because I just completely missed them last year, being in a coma and all.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
And I'm also kind of gotten to be, you know, live each day like it's your last.
Of course. I totally understand that. It's just that me and Christian, we're not ready for marriage.
Oh. Does Christian agree with you on that?
Well, we don't talk about marriage.
Oh, well, what's to talk?
Excuse me?
Oh, for God's sake, Evangeline. I see the look in your eyes when you're with him. He's got the same look in his eyes when he's with you. You know, he's turned his whole life around since he's been with you, and you've stopped being a workaholic since you've been with him. And you love each other, you're good for each other, and God knows you're beautiful on the eyes, the two of you together. And Christian knows as well as I do that Christmas Eve has always been sort of proposal night, you know, in this country. Okay, I might have made that up. But wouldn't it be a good time?
Nora?
Yeah?
Do you think he's gonna ask me to marry him?
Oh, hell if I know, but God, it's fun watching you sweat.
You are so bad!
Ted, he worked for me.
Yeah, Ted also ratted you out to my brother.
You think I'll start anything that would kill an employee of mine?
My brother worked for you, too. I saw what you did to him.
And you're letting this slide because you got a grudge against me. Now, Detective, there is more to this, okay? Somebody's out to get me. And Ted, he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
If the fire department says this was arson, then whoever set the fire will be guilty of homicide as well.
You think I don't know that? That building was up to code. I got it inspected a couple of weeks ago.
When the fire department is done doing whatever it is they do, if they find something, they'll turn it over to us.
And you'll bury it if you can't lay it on me.
Okay. You said someone was out to get you. Do you have any idea who that might be?
I don't know. You heard Detective Vega over here accuse me of burning down my own building and killing a man. You want to know who my enemies are? Why don't you start with Detective Vega and his brother?